Okay, you've got a project in your DAW or your digital audio workstation, and you want to record you singing the vocal, or you want a video record you singing the vocals. But you want to use the audio quality from your DAW because it's going to have a higher audio quality than if you just use the microphone that's built into your camcorder. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to sync up the audio from your digital audio workstation with the audio that's recorded that's attached to the video of your camcorder, and you're going to later import those into something like, say, Caden Live and do the editing. But in order for that to work, or the easiest way to do that is there's this, if you don't have like super high grade professional equipment that has like a built-in like sync link, I don't know how they work, but you just do 2 claps, okay? And that will be picked up by the microphones of your digital audio workstation, and it will be picked up by the microphone of your video camera, and then it will be very clear how to align those up when you import both the audio from your DAW and the video/audio from your camcorder into your video editing software. So now I'm going to go over to the video edit. I'm going to go over to where the microphones and the camcorders are, and I'm going to show you how you just do this 2 claps in a period of silence. And then I'm going to sing something, and then I'm going to come back over here, and then we're going to import both of those into Caden Live, and we're going to show you how easy it is to line them up. The search is not working correctly today. Every now and then Windows search just bombs out. So now we're going to go to Project, Add Clip or Folder, and then we're going to go this GX one. GoPro tends to name its video clips GX, and then click OK. It asks if we want to switch to the clip profile that's always recommended in Caden Live, so we're going to click Switch. All right, now we're going to drag that down there. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and Project, Add Clip, and then we're going to look for that Clap Test 7. I had to export that several times because something went wrong every time. I'm going to drag that down there. Now I see the clap, and so where we go. I'm not seeing the clap on the video yet. There it is. It's way over here, it looks like. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and... It's usually pretty easy to recognize, but because I had so much of a long video take before I got there, yep, you can see this is lining up pretty... I'm not sure what that is. That's really weird. But this is the reference you want. So we're going to drag these. If you zoom in really, I'm holding down the control key and pressing zoom. And this is where Caden Live really shines. You can get really detailed on this syncing stuff in Caden Live. You can go all the way down to the frame level. Okay, that looks like that's pretty close. It's going to be close enough. All right. So, and then everything after this is probably not even this is probably junk. Well, I'm not sure what that is. Let's see. Hang on, let's see what that is. Then I'll go back over to the... Yeah, it's mostly junk. I was commenting how I was going to go back over to the computer to show you how to link these two. So we don't really need that. We're going to go back over to the beginning. And now another way you can tell if these are synced up well is you can play both at the same time. Okay, and they sound pretty good. You see, you don't hear a lot of echo. Okay, if I were to get these off, I should have done this earlier, but like, see if I get them off, you're going to hear some weirdness. Waiting for the DAW to start. So you're not going to want that. Okay, so we're going to scroll back in. Did you hear all that? It was kind of like really messed up. Right here. Waiting for the DAW to start up. Okay, now. So we're going to go back over. We're going to zoom back in. Oh my goodness. We want to get all the way. We're going to go as far in as we can. We're at the exact frame level. Now, they're linked up by the frame. Let's go back again. Yeah, that sounds pretty close.
Waiting for the DAW to...
Now, you can, depending on your preference, you may want both of them at the same time. Sometimes it sounds better, sometimes it sounds worse. Let's see. How does it sound if I have both tracks going at the same time?
There it goes.
Whatever happened to story time, where we were truly free to open our mind? Okay, well that's what it sounds like. I hope that wasn't too loud. That's what it sounds like with both of them going. Let's see what it sounds like on the GoPro camera by itself. Whatever happened to story time, where we were truly free to... Actually, that doesn't sound too bad. You're missing the backing track, but it doesn't sound that bad. I've had experiences where the camera recording just sounded horrible, okay? But in this case, it sounds okay. So you could actually add both of them, but let's see what it sounds like when I take that off and just play the straight for the stuff from Cubase. I'm waiting for the DAW to start up. There it goes. Whatever happened to story time, where we were truly free to open our minds? Stories warm with love to fill our hearts. Nothing in the world could tear us apart. Wonder and mystery is what we did see. Such a perfect place those books were to be. Tiny little lambs, y'all were white as snow. Gifts from the Lord, little beauties that glow.